Hi, welcome to Coffee with Linda for March of 2015. And to get us started, what do you say, big guy? You want to give it to us?
Give me a baby lock for the love. All right.
All right, so I hope you're all feeling the love. March is National Quilting Month, and you have all of your POP elements that were sent to you in early February, and if you don't have them posted, now's the time to get them out. We're celebrating National Quilting Month with great fanfare, and there's a couple rebates that you need to know about. First is going to be on the tiara. When your customer buys the tiara with True Stitch, along with the white table, they get to sign up for a $200 rebate at no cost to you. Also, the tiara with the True Stitch and the koala table comes with a $300 rebate in the form of a Visa gift card for your customer. So once again, no cost to you as a dealer, and it certainly does help move tiaras out the door. We have the A-line machines starting at $99. There's also a Melody rebate of $100 in the form of a Visa gift card. The Journey also has a $200 rebate. Your customer will also find that the Sashiko machine comes with a free embellisher for the month of March. Lastly, the Crown Jewel with either the Momentum or the Pearl frame has a $400 rebate for the entire month of March. So be looking for those offers. Be sure to sell it to your customer because it's a great time to buy a new quilting machine. And we haven't forgotten about your customers who are looking for financing. To celebrate St. Patrick's Day, we have financing from March the 11th through the 17th. For either 18 or 48 months for qualifying purchases. So with Quilting Month, I also wanted to let you know that there are a number of things that we've done video-wise that's really going to help our customers see machines in action. And so Sarah Gallegos did a little spot for us for the All People Quilt website, and if you go out there, you'll see a short version of how to put binding on a quilt. But we're going to do the full version of it on our Sew at Home site. And so for those of you dealers who have a Love of Knowledge membership, you'll be able to see about an 8-minute long video, not only how to cut binding, but how to put it on your quilt. And so because that's going to be a bonus class with no cost to your customers, be sure to send them that way, especially if they've bought a machine for you and want to learn some of those tips. You bring value to your customer when you give them free things like that. Also in December, one of our bloggers who has a little blog called The Sewing Loft, and I say little, but she does not have a little reach. Heather Valentine has a lot of people really watching, getting great sewing advice from her. And the thing about Heather is that she really does attract a new type of sewer out there that maybe, just maybe, hasn't found your store yet. And so starting in the beginning of March and going for 10 weeks, Heather is going to be releasing a new little blog article that's going to showcase some of the baby lock feet that can be used on a whole lot of our machines. And so look for those blog entries. If you're not a follower of the Sewing Loft, you might want to become one. But also look for the fact that you're going to be able to find a small project that's going to be available also on the Sew at Home website and the Love of Knowledge, because of course those two websites pull in all the same content, and you'll be able to find a class that's going to teach how to do a small project. Now the thing about Heather is that she's using a baby lock machine and it's on a baby lock site, but your customer more than likely is going to be going there to get great tips on how to become a better sewer and to build their sewing repertoire. Of course, we know that having a good quality machine has everything to do with success, and so Baby Lock is happy to offer these at no cost to consumers in the hopes that it will drive them to your stores. So if you're in your store and you start seeing new customers arriving over the course of time, maybe you should just ask them how they found out about you. Our dealer locator sends them right to people who are in their geographic area. So get into the conversation with your customer, find out where they've been, how they found out about you, sell them a Baby Lock product, because you and I both know that that's going to give them years of enjoyment. And so always we get the question about how do you get a new sewer into your store? Well, I've asked Diane Aholt, who is our field education manager, to talk to you today about Kids Clubhouse, because there's actually no better way for your customers to learn how to sew a little bit than by seeing some great projects. So ready, Diane? Take it away.
Thanks, Linda, for giving me the opportunity to talk about one of my favorite aspects of my job, and that is developing the Summer Kids Clubhouse program. I cannot believe that I have done this now for 7 years that I've introduced this program. And once again, we are going to bring you a jam-packed curriculum that you will be able to offer to children and to adults alike. So I thought the easiest way for you to digest this information is for me to divide it up into like a who, what, where, when, why, and how. So who is available for this program? Well, if you're watching this video, you're a Baby Lock dealer, so you're already involved in this. And who are you going to deliver it to? This program was actually designed as a summer camp program for children ages 8 to 14. But don't feel like you have to limit yourself to just the 8 to 14-year-old children, that you can also offer this to adults. Once it's your program, you can offer it any way that you see fit. It's a great program to offer for homeschoolers. It's a great program to offer for beginner sewers. It's also a great program to bring mothers and daughters together, to bring grandmothers and granddaughters together. So however you see fit, it is your program and you can launch it any way that you want. Secondly, we covered the who. Now let's go into the what. What is this program all about? Well, we've done all the work for you. Every year, I develop a 3-week curriculum for you, and each week has a theme, and each theme has 5 projects. So do the math. I've already created 15 projects for you that you can launch to your consumers, and they will absolutely love them. Where are you going to host this? Well, obviously, you're going to host it in your store. You want to be the store that is the go-to place for children to learn how to sew. For all of you sewers, if I asked you the question, where did you learn how to sew? Who taught you how to sew? How would you like to say now that I learned to sew from Miss Diane at ABC Sewing? And they will always remember that, and it will be a memory that they will have for a lifetime, that you were the store that provided that information for them. Okay, when? When is this camp available? The information will be available. If you're watching this, it'll be available now or shortly thereafter. We have all the information. The booklet is done for you. The instructions are written. The notions are provided for you. All you have to do is get the children in there. We have postcards that are available for you. We have a certificate of completion if you would like to have graduation classes afterwards. We have the patterns if there are any patterns that are involved. So we have all this information available for you right now so you can get ready to start. At this point in time, parents are scrambling to find what they're going to do with their children, what kind of camps they're going to get them involved in. There are swimming camps, there are sports camps, there are horseback riding camps. So why not offer a sewing camp? It has the same benefits of all these other camps that are out there, but you need to explain that to the people. You need to let them know that the children are going to have hand and eye coordination skills. They are going to have problem solving. They are going to learn math skills. They're going to meet new friends. Heck, they're even going to learn how to iron. So all of these are benefits, and you need to explain it to the people when they come in, that there is a true value in this camp. And why do you want to offer this? For one, it builds confidence in young people, and that's probably the strongest reason right there. Plus, you're going to want to increase sales. What is the slowest time in your store? Typically, it is in the summer. There's so much going on. So why not take that time and invest in those children and bring them into the store and increase your sales, increase your floor traffic, and bring some excitement to the store in an otherwise pretty slow time of the year? So let me explain how this works. In order to qualify, what you do is you will contact your inside sales rep or your regional sales manager and tell them that you're interested in the Summer Kids Clubhouse program. So in order to qualify, you need to buy 6 A-line machines. And this is how we ask you to actually run this. Price the camp with a machine. So at the end of the week, the child will go away with a machine. Now, for some of you may think that's kind of expensive, but speaking from experience, my son has played baseball since he was young enough that he could hit the ball, and every summer we enrolled him in a camp. This camp always cost us $300 or $400, and I can tell you at the end of the camp, he never came home with a nice baseball bat or a nice mitt. How exciting it is for you that now you can give them the knowledge, plus they can go home with a machine. The best way to do this probably is to keep the price low, that offer the camp, let's say, with a BL9 or with an Anna. But hearing from several of our dealers over the course of the years, they've taken it one step further and have been very, very successful. And let me explain how this works. What they will do is they will price the camp with a lower end machine, a BL9 or an Anna, but they will actually have the children sewing on a Rachel and even a Sophia. I can tell you from what I hear from these other dealers is that about 50 to 70% will trade up those machines at the end of the week. So how exciting is that for you, that now you've had them in there for a BL9 and now they've traded up to a Rachel? You've just increased your sales. So that's a great way to do it. So now you've increased your sales on machines, you've increased your store traffic, and you've increased your sales on Notions, and you've gained new customers. What else could we possibly do for you? As Linda always says, we always do this because we want to grow your business. Oh, well, you can do it.
So you know what we try to do all the time at Baby Lock. We're here to help you grow your business, and it is always about the love.